Hello everybody, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. The sun is just straight on my face, but I like it for the lighting, and I hope you can hear me, you can see me. Welcome back to Sonia KE for another session of just sharing things that I think are helpful and beneficial to your life. I'm going to go straight to it. Today I want to speak about doom scrolling. Have you ever heard of this thing called doom scrolling? It's where we are just living in a life where we're constantly just scrolling our phones, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and we're scrolling our lives away. We're scrolling our future away, and it's because of the so many social media platforms that we have and the things that are happening in our nation today. Everybody has a smartphone, everybody has access to social media, and everybody has access to everything they want to have access to. The only issue is in control. The only issue is in how far can you go. The only issue is in how does it affect your life, and do you even realize that it can affect your life negatively. So today I'm going to share about tips on how to stop doom scrolling and why doom scrolling is such a thing now. And I hope that it's beneficial. If you like this, kindly remember to subscribe. So the first tip that I have is on setting limits. Setting limits in life, setting limits in everything that you do. But we also have specific apps, just the way you get those apps that you're scrolling on. We have specific apps that help you to set limits on how much time you can spend on social media. Set time on what you can, like set for yourself maybe 1 hour on this, 2 hours on this, so that you're not just scrolling and scrolling away. And you will end up scrolling your life, and you, by the time you realize, things have been gone so far. So set limits on how much time you can spend on whichever social media. Delete the apps that you don't need. Delete apps that you don't need because they're just other than just occupying your phone for no good reason. Apps that you don't need are also apps that you use so much, then after finishing to use them you feel drained. For example, I'm not a big Twitter person, not because Twitter is not important to me, but I feel like there's too much news going on. There's a car that the alarm has gone off. I'm sorry that the noise is going to interfere with, but I hope you can hear me. I hope it stops soon. Anyway, so delete apps that you don't need. I don't have Twitter on my phone because the news in most of the time is sad news, bad news, accidents, students have died. I do not like such things popping up to remind me to check. So that's the other thing. If possible, you can do away with the pop-ups that remind you to go back to check on your social media, because I've been in a situation where you just I hold my phone and there are all these things that are sort of reminding me that I need to do go to that app. The pop-ups, I don't like those as well. So delete apps that don't make you feel good after using them. If you're using too much of, for example, WhatsApp, and you probably don't need it that much, you can call and talk to people directly, delete it. So just challenge yourself to delete 1 or 2 social media apps that you don't really need, There's those that we use for work that we must have, but there are those that we really don't need. Like, you really don't need a Facebook app on your phone. You can do that so that you limit the number of hours that you spend on Facebook. Finally, that thing has stopped. Then number 2 is swap out your habits to be swap out your habits. Like, if you have if you wake up the first thing in the morning and you check your phone, wake up the first thing in the morning and put on some music. Swap your habits. If you have to really be aware of what triggers you to go to social media in the first place. Like, what time? Like, I spend most of my time on social media at night, and I realize the reason why I'm doing that is because usually it's like a way of putting me to sleep, which again doesn't put me to sleep, because before I realize it, it's 1, it's 2, I don't know what time. So by the time I'm now thinking I should be sleeping, where I'm too drained, it's too late. So now what I do as a swap to that would be put the phone away, put on some music, and get to bed. So get something else that you can do, especially after realizing what triggers you to get onto that social media platform in the first. Like, what gets you to social media? Why are you there? What makes you want to scroll and scroll and scroll? Sometimes we don't even think about why until we don't even realize that it's affecting us. As I said before, why are you there? What triggers you? What hours, what time of the day do you spend most on your social media? Then swap it. If it's lunchtime or a break from work, get with friends and go for lunch, or get catch up with the newspaper in the boardroom or something. Get something else. Swap your habits. Get to the habit of swapping it with something else that is more beneficial. Then, as I was just saying earlier, and I want to go straight into it, is finding out why. Why is it that you're consuming? Because usually the truth and the fact is that it's a way of running away from something. It's a way we are running away from something hidden. Truth, very, it's the truth. Like for me at night, sometimes it's because I'm mad at someone, the day didn't go well. I want to feel good because when I'm there, you know, you sort of forget everything. Social media is slowly becoming the new drug for so many people. You have issues, you go to social media and just engulf yourself there. It drains you, it takes your life away. So reflect on the issues. It's like a way of getting back. It's like reflecting on the reason why you're doing it in the first place. It's a reflection process. It's a way of, if it's possible to get someone to help you through the process, fine, but ideally it's just at a personal level. Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Why am I constantly on social media? Why do I feel the thrill to spend so much time on social media? Am I running away from family issues? Am I running away from doing things that I need to do? Am I a procrastinator and I'm using the social media as an excuse? Am I avoiding reading if that's what I need to be doing for my exams and things like that? So you really need to be keen on that. And it is like some shadow. It covers you from whatever it is that you need to be doing. The other tip on how to stop overusing and over-consuming social media is to out of sight, out of mind. That's what they say. Put your phone away when you don't need it. I've shared this before when I was talking about tips on how to study for exams, which is somewhere here. You can watch it. But again, if you feel like you really have to, put your phone away. Put your phone away. For example, if you have set the first half of the day in the morning when you get to work to finishing certain duties, put your phone away. Just put it on silent and put it in your bag. No one is going to die within that time. If anything, you'll get missed calls and you call back. You'll get the WhatsApp and you'll respond then. You'll get the Facebook messages and respond when the time is right. They can wait. They can literally wait, because even when you're gone, those things will still be there. Those people will still be there. Imagine not taking control of your life because of what others think or what others will say. I didn't pick up. If it's someone that you need to communicate with and tell them early enough that I'm going to be busy from this time to this time, kindly let's talk at this time. Communicate that and just put your phone away. I know for some people, especially men, maybe that sounds like, who does that? Trust me, put your phone away when you need to get things done. At work, at home, especially like for a mother. When I go back home in the evening, I've missed my kids, they've missed me. So I'm wondering, what time do you have to scroll? Are we the kind of people who scroll and push kids away? And you're making noise, go away. Or you go to the bedroom to change to comfortable clothes so that you can spend time with them, and you start scrolling. I've found myself doing that. Like, I've come from home, there people are excited, I want to cook for people, I've even bought food that I'm going to cook. Then I get inside the bedroom and I pick my phone just to check, and my God, I've spent hours. And I go back and the house help is like, I cooked. Like, or like you go back and my kids usually come to show me the homework they've done, and you're like, Mom, where's the homework? Oh, that's when they're going to get it again. Just like that, hours and hours have gone. So again, put your phone away. Put your phone away. Like, that's for me now. Talking of stopping habits, when I realize I'm going to do that, that's the time I put my phone to charge. So I'm not touching it until it gets to 100%. I'm not touching it, so that I can have time for them and I can have time for other things also in my life. Just like in life and just like in everything else that you consume, we need to detox. There's so much YouTube videos and teachings about how to detox your body and how to keep your body healthy, how to do it naturally and all those things. My tip today is detoxing, social media detox. Purely, completely, do away with apps, literally, and install apps that consume a lot of your time for a period of time that you feel comfortable. It's just like fasting. Usually fasting is so personal. You do it for, some do 3 days dry, some do, so that's why I'm saying even this particular exercise is very much dependent on what you do, how you do it, who you are in the society and things like that. But you cannot fail to get something like maybe 3 days of no Facebook or 3 days of no WhatsApp. You're not going to die. Imagine you'll still be alive at the end of the day. Again, I'll say it, if you need to communicate to someone who will feel like maybe you're cheating or maybe something is going wrong with you, communicate to them early and tell them, for the next this couple of days, I'm not on WhatsApp, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on X. Kindly please reach me through phone calls or reach me through a text message, or just get me at home or call or come to my house or to my work. You know, try the old traditional methods of communication. Try, make an effort to just try it and see the impact that it's going to have on your peace of mind. Because we consume so much, but we don't take time to release. We don't take time to take time off from it, so that you can imagine your life without WhatsApp. Imagine your life without a certain app that you use too much. Just do 1 week without it. You will not die, you will be okay, and probably after that you'll realize that there's so much that you are missing. Get a swap with something else. If the time that you're spending there, spend it to go visit a relative or to call somebody and talk to them. Actually talk to them without really texting them on WhatsApp. And do a personal social media detox. It's a challenge. Challenge yourself. Again, I can't define for you how many hours of time that you need, but personally I have done a 3 days no WhatsApp. Just go. For me, I didn't even explain to anybody, because if there's somebody I needed to explain to, I'll see them at home, you know, or something like that. So I didn't explain it, I just went off. So people who really think that they need to talk to me, or if something is urgent, they also have my phone number, even if it's at work and things like that. Because sometimes your phone gets spoiled. Some people, if the phone gets spoiled and it gets replaced immediately and everything else is down. Try to do a social media detox, challenge yourself on that, and see how well you can be able to succeed in it. Finally, on the last tip on how to do this, on how to just separate yourself from social media, the final tip is that try to be present. The 5 senses that we have, try to use those instead of social media as a solution to when you feel the urge. Try to be present. Try to be present in the moment. Ask yourself, what do I feel? What can I see? What is it? If you're tasting something, what's the taste like? Is it sour? Is it? Try to engage your 5 senses. Literally, like, what can I see right now where I'm sitting? Wow, I see the beautiful sunset. It's amazing. I see the buildings. I see so many good things happening. I see the very nice foresty feel. It's amazing. You consume that, enjoy that, be in that moment, be in the moment with your family. When they're there, you know, try to put your phone away when your family is there, and just get to know them well, speak to them, get mad at each other, quarrel each other, you know, get real with life, so that social media can stop driving you to this thing of fakeness. And that is probably going to drive you to your grave if you're not careful, because so many things, accidents have happened because of social media. So many negative things have also happened. And let's stop being what is it called, like that group mentality. We just consume because everybody else is consuming, without questioning its good, questioning how it's affecting us, questioning what we can do better, and maybe trying to make an effort towards becoming better people. I hope that the sharing for today was impactful. Remember to subscribe, share, like, comment, and see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sonia KE. Bye.